In today's video, I'm going to be talking tech and I'm going to be sharing with you my first impressions and the unboxing of the new Garmin Vivoactive 4 GPS watch, which I've just picked up. I've been checking it out for a couple of weeks, so I'm really excited. It's new watch day and I can't wait to show you what's in the box. What I'm not going to do in this review is run through all the specs, because you can head over onto Garmin's website, have a browse and check out all the features that this smartwatch holds. There are quite a few, but just to give you a brief oversight, it's basically a GPS watch that's been pitched maybe as a daily wear as well, and it does a lot of daily tracking of various things, which I think could be quite interesting. So it tracks pulse ox, body battery, respiration, stress, and your heart rate from a wrist-based monitor there. It does various other things, like it has safety and tracking features. You can actually pay for things with the watch if you really want to. I guess maybe you might get stranded at the end of the run, need a little snack or a coffee maybe. That could be quite useful. You can actually run music straight off the watch without using a phone. You can also track various other workouts. I think there's like up to 20 sports and different activities that you can track on the watch right there. So it's packed with loads of great features. I can't wait to try it out. I will follow this video up in a couple of weeks with another one, giving it a full review once I've had the chance to really put it through its paces. But for today, let's go and check it out and see what it looks like. Here we have it, fresh out of the box, and my first impression is super nice. I really love it. Now, as I've already mentioned, I've gone for the 45-meter bezel edition, and I've gone for the all black. I think it's called the black and slate version. I was slightly tempted by the white and rose gold, but I thought this might have a little bit more longevity in it and it'd be a little bit more versatile in the long run. So on first impressions, my top 3 positive takeaways from unboxing this watch are: look how slim that bezel is compared to what I've been used to. That is really slim, and I think that's going to sit really nice and flush on my arm, which will be fabulous for a day-to-day wear. The screen, I love this big display. It's quite nice and close to the edge. I'm really happy that I've gone for this 45mm edition, and one of the things that I was really keen on Garmin for is how they display the running stats when you're actually in an activity, and they're really nice and clear, so I'm looking forward to using them on this nice big screen. And finally, I'm really happy that this watch has a 22mm quick release band system, because I have a whole collection of watch straps that I change on a really regular basis, and I didn't want to get rid of them all. I use silicone watch straps on a day-to-day basis for working in and for running and training in, because they're super easy to wash and you can get them nice and clean. I've got some really cool colours that I change up regularly, and in addition to that, I've got some really nice leather straps that I use for when I'm not training. So that is a top feature for me. One that I'm slightly on the fence about is how light it is. It's really light. Now, on one sense, you could say that that's brilliant, and I think for running in, actually, it will be quite a bonus, because when I compare it to my Samsung, that is really heavy by comparison. But it could be said that gives it a more premium feel, and that is a lovely watch to wear, and I really like it, and I probably will still wear it. But in the meantime, we're going to go with this lighter edition and see how we get on. Just before I take my new watch out on its first run, I just wanted to touch on a couple of points of why I picked this watch up in the first place. I've been absolutely loving using my Samsung Gear S3 for the past couple of years. It's been a fabulous watch and I'll probably still wear it, but I have had some problems with reliability of recent in terms of it tracking and uploading my runs. I use the Strava app on it, so it might be more the Strava app, but I've got a couple logged that haven't uploaded, and there's nothing more infuriating than putting in a really good run and it not getting tracked. I know it still counts because my legs have done the work, but in my mind, if it's not on Strava, it just doesn't count. So I look to Garmin because obviously they're a powerhouse in the running department. That's what they make their watches for. So I'm hoping for some really good reliability on that front. As I've already touched on, I'm really looking forward to working with this big screen. I know that their display of all your stats whilst you're actually running are really nice and clear on here on this big display. I struggle with the small tiny writing on the Strava app on the watch while I'm running. It drives me nuts because I can't see what I'm doing, and I've got a 10k coming up in a few weeks and I'm really keen to try and push a PB if I can, so it's great feedback for me to see what pace I'm going at without the risk of stumbling over or tripping over someone's foot whilst I'm in a race, because that would be very embarrassing and definitely scupper my personal best attempts. The other thing that really caught my eye is, of recent, I might have mentioned it in another video, but I'm absolutely really keen to work on recovery, including sleep and how the body recovers after a workout. And I've been looking at various different sort of wearables that you can get to track that, but I like the look of all the things this tracks, and I'll be interested to see kind of what comes out of it and how I think it measures up to how I'm feeling after workouts, if I've had good or bad night's sleeps, if I've been good on my nutrition, etc, etc. So I'll let you know what I think of that, but I will be interested in the extra feedback. So I think that's all I have to say at this stage. As I said, I'm going to take it for a run now, and I will put it through its paces in the next couple of weeks, and I'll be back to you with a full HY review of the new Garmin Vivoactive 4. I hope you did enjoy this video, and have a great day. I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. Give it a thumbs up and a subscribe at the end to make sure you